And I know you got to get going, man. So I just wanted two fights before you get out of here. You picked Caleb Plant to beat Benavidez, but we know, the slick boxer, the smarter fighter, he doesn't always win just because he's the smarter fighter. Would you really be surprised if Benavidez, with his power, speed, and combinations, if he beats Plant?
No, he's supposed to beat him. I
Right.
like Plant. I believe Plant has every tool that you need to make history. I'm not backing off. I'm going with Plant. And a lot of people are going to be surprised. They should be, based on the odds and also based on what Benavidez have done. But let me tell you, I like a hard, gritty fight. That Plant is starving right now. I got to go with that starving fighter than a fighter that's hungry. And he has talent along with the growling stomach.
Is he taking a page out of the Bernard Hopkins book with the mind games, buying a website called davidbenavidez.com to sell his own merchandise? And is that a page out of your book, Bernard?
Yeah, I think that's the page out of the mental. I think he want Benavidez so mad and angry that he comes in there and want to get the knockout that he normally gets. I mean, it's not something unusual, uncommon. And I think Plant is just willing to mend mentally and preparing to train like it's going to be the worst physical fight of his career. And it will be. Nothing's going to be handed to you. I'm going with Plant with a hard, gritty, balls to the ground.
Balls to the ground.
Yo, I'm telling you, man. Watch. You gonna be like, D, yo, man, you was right. Watch.
You got Caleb planting that John.
Watch. Balls to the ground. He gonna be rolling. Watch. I'm telling you, I'm going with Plant, man. I'm going with Plant. Plant gonna shock the world when everybody messed up. This will be one of them joints. Tyson Fury first fight with Wilder.
Well, I'm gonna close with, fittingly, with the man holding the torch up for Philadelphia right now, that torch that you had, Stephen Fulton, hanging his balls to the ground, going all the way to Japan to fight the monster. What we know that he can box and he's Philly tough, but what's he got to do to beat the monster, and can he beat the monster?
Stay focused, stay starving, and continue to call out the name that you want to get the respect, not only in boxing, but in the city of Philadelphia, which I believe he don't get enough of respect in this town. I'm accustomed to it. I know how it feels. If you would talk to him yourself, he'd probably tell you the same. But when he get that signature fight, even though he had 2 titles, and he get the fight that people want to see, the name, then I believe they'll come around. But right now, he got to continue to knock him down.
Do you know he's fighting Inoue?
Yes, and run his mouth. And back it up. That's the key. The key is a closed mouth don't get fed. And nobody hears it either. So it's accumulation of a closed mouth that can hurt you. You beat them, you talk, you do your stuff. Because you got one time mouth to come through, and no one's going to talk for you.
So you're saying it's not enough just to win that fight. You got to maximize.
Make a statement. Make a statement. And also has a lot to do with who you're fighting to make a statement too. This is the signature, defining fight of a career. This is it right here. Because now they said, okay, you want these accolades. We know you got 2 belts, and I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying is wrong because I think he's done enough, especially in this city, seriously. Even though you ain't asked you about Philadelphia, but I'm telling you, he don't get enough respect here. This will get him that respect even more. If that's what he wants to prove to himself, and then bring them to, I would say, their senses. We got a potential great one here, if y'all want to use the word potential, and then we can deliver. So I think that becomes now a motivation for Cool Boy Seth. That becomes a motivation for him. Because I know it when he hear this or you talk to him. I know other people told him what I've said, and Joe Santaguino, who I talked to earlier about Cool Boy Seth, and I said, hey man, listen, he's not getting the respect, but I tell you, this fight here will get him the respect. This fight, it shouldn't be this way, but you know what? I think don't cry about it because these are the signature matches. These are the moments that whatever is this, that, or this, these are the moments that separate you from being just a champion.
Mm-hmm.
That's key. That's key.
Because there are a lot of champions, but only a few great fighters, right, Bernard?
Correct.